I think, okay, CERB.
Yeah.
Great fucking idea. If there's one thing I will, say Trudeau has done well in his time as prime minister, it was CERB. It most definitely had flaws, but I think that was absolutely the right path to go down. And any country that did not do that,
Yeah.
and I understand there are difficulties in doing that in other places because, for example, Jamaica, a lot of things are cash based. People are in sort of like an informal job sector. But Jamaica could have just focused on, they could have taken a New Zealand sort of approach and just focused on getting cases down as quickly as they could in their own place and then restricting people's ability to bring the virus into the country. Jamaica did not do. They opened up real quick to all these tourists and they just, cases went straight up because we don't have the infrastructure to deal with like mass hospitalizations. But in countries that could, just give people some cash. Because I graduated from university in June of 2020. So right middle of COVID, I graduated. I was unemployed for a few months. I was on CERB for 6 months. Best fucking time. Because I think that was probably the most radicalizing experience of my life was being on CERB because I was like, I'm only getting $2,000 a month. This is not a lot of money. At that point in time, I was living in a basement suite with someone else. My rent was only $800. So it was fine. But I was like, I pay my rent. I have $1,200 to just spend on my life. I'd wake up every day, sit in the sun, smoke some weed, go on a walk. And I was like, wow, my quality of life is so much better because I know I have enough money to pay my rent, to pay my phone bill, to pay my internet bill, and buy groceries. I can't do much else, but I know that the necessities of my life are covered. My mental health would have been so much worse. And second, my mental health went right down because I was like, my job was like bullshit. It was this whole thing. But CERB was excellent. And my biggest disappointment is that they did not continue it and transition it into some form of universal basic income. I think that's the closest we've ever gotten to universal basic income. And I think that it would have been a groundbreaking move if they were to continue CERB and transition it to that. Because that would have been the time you've already developed the infrastructure for it, right? Just start working on it. And then they were like, no, let's scrap all this work that we've put in.
So you believe in UBI?
Absolutely. At this point in time, because I don't think we need to work. I don't think people should be working this much. I don't think we need to work this much. Again, because we don't need fucking Instagram and Facebook, right? At this point in time, we've automated so many things. There is not enough work for people to work 40 hours a week. It doesn't exist. So you might as well just say we only actually need 20 hours of work per person per week, maybe to kind of keep things running.
Yeah.
And spend the rest of the time and just live your life. I think the whole point of technological advancement should be to just create more time for us to just enjoy ourselves. But what it's created is just like more barriers and more stresses and just more problems and more inequality.
Because of capitalism.
There you go. Exactly. I'm happy you're catching on.
I'm still a fan. Capitalists. Invest in your boy.
Invest. When I say that, it's some form of like wealth redistribution.
Yeah.
Put your money into a black immigrant. We're from Zimbabwean. Yes.
Put it in.
If you're a wealthy white person, invest. Definitely. That's called reparations.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm your friend. Because I think they ran away from the word reparations.
They do. White people are so scared of being held accountable for anything.
Yeah. I saw. Do you watch Atlanta?
I didn't watch